just in panic mode. Treat her with respect. They're not telling her what's going on.
Famously unfamous, with a camera in his hand, citizen journalist, exposing what's been banned. YouTube's his platform, speaking up for all, calling out corruption, standing proud and tall. First Amendment warrior, shining the light, accountability and civil rights in his sight. Famously unfamous, a voice for the unheard, fighting for justice, spreading truth with every word. Won't turn a blind eye, exercising his rights, never afraid to defy. The Constitution's guardian, a modern-day hero, courageously speaking.
You're impossible, bro.
That's right. You're impossible. Got Ballgo Fire Department here, leaving with an ambulance. Too bad they're in an alley or something, walk down. It is when they verbalize back up 25 feet. That's back up. Go. 339. Nobody's pulled tape. $297. You got that tab open there, boy. Nobody articulated it yet. Unit 290's here. Two of them were transported to the hospital. Two-way cordless hole puncher. Here's the tape. Here's tape. So, according to what I heard, two were transported by someone else to the hospital. It sounded like someone else was maybe inside the house, but oh god. Camera guy, pull it from that sign or tree. Nobody's gonna be intrusive on you, don't worry. I don't see no ABC 57 or nobody out here. None of them. They're up on the lake. It's a good thing we came out early tonight, you guys. TJ, thank you for that. I was outside the vehicle looking at the Elkhart cop sitting there and probably missed the call. What a douchebag. Don't be kicking around the snow, dude. You're disturbing the crime scene, boy. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Elkhart hasn't been Charlie Brown about it. I think they've all been warned, okay? It's only been 4 years of doing this, you guys. There's a young cop for the county that I got my eyes on. I'm not going to say his name because they'll give him a warning, but I got my eyes on you, boy. Been watching you, boy. See? I walked by and didn't say nothing. Don't say nothing to that cameraman. It'll make you look bad. I'm getting ready to back this ambulance out here. They got Concord fire here. So they must have asked for extra ambulances. They had Balgo here. Again, I'll reiterate like I do all the time, you guys, until there's an official statement given by the department, I will post that in the comment section of this video, either tomorrow or Monday when they release it. Sometimes they don't release things on the weekend as quick. But I will post it to give you more details of what happened. We're in Elkhart, Indiana, off State Road 19. They're not in a very big hurry to get this guy out of here. It's either I'd assume either really bad or minor. Sounds like quite a few people were GSW'd at this scene. Dang. So there you go. I know TJ listens and pays attention. Ladder 191 was here even. There's another ambulance down there. And they sent the cavalry on this one. The cop could have moved his car while he was back there just so he could get out a little easier, but, you know. That's a dead-end road right there. That's where Burr Street dead ends. Burr goes to Indiana Avenue, County Road 16. Now the ambulance can't go because there's somebody there, I guess. She's just in panic mode. Treat her with respect. They're not telling her what's going on. Go to the hospital, man. Like, for real, go to the hospital. They're not telling her what's going on. They won't even tell her. Like nothing. Not what happened or anything. They're saying it's an investigation. That's kind of crappy when it's apparent. So what do you guys think? Should I tell her to go to the hospital? That it could be serious so she can be there since it's the mother? She's going. cause any extra stress on them. Hopefully it's not her son. She's gone. Yeah, that way they can't blame me for causing any emotional distress. You're right, stay out of it for that part. But I find it egregious that when the mother comes up that, you know, you can possibly get suspect information or something like that. Like if a mother comes up or a family member comes up and says, is it my son? And then, you know, if she knew something happened to her son, you know, a lot of times your mom is aware of maybe some beef going on with her son. So that's where part of the investigation took a shitty toll on itself. I'd assume that if you were investigating something that you'd want all the information you could get, right? Yeah, it is. Not knowing and seeing crime tape go up is, it will make you fucking freak out. Now they're starting a search warrant.
What's going on?
Shooting. Oh, they got somebody in cuffs. So much for the presumption of innocence, you know. Cuff them and stuff them. One person said that they had transported 2 people to the hospital on their own. And then I guess there was potentially another person here. I don't know how many total. Yeah, they don't think like that. You got to remember, a lot of these guys, especially these old heads, are set in their ways. Some of these guys are rollovers from the Wolverines and everything else. You guys don't think they're gone. Don't ever let nobody tell you they're not there anymore, because Todd Thayer's still at the Elkhart Police Department. There's rumors that he was a member of the Klan and the Wolverines. Politically driven agendas. Read the Iris Seabolt versus City of Elkhart lawsuit filed, still pending. Don't take my word for it. Look at it yourself. .290's canine. They're waiting on a search warrant, you guys. So they're going to have to wake the magistrate up or whatever judge is available to sign the search warrant. I'm sure they got him on speed dial. He's got probably a pager or something that pages him. That way he knows it's important. I'm sure this will be handed over to the techs and the crime scene investigators. They're just preserving the scene at this point. This is at the corner of Pennsylvania and Burr. They're backing in there to block that road off, preserve the scene. I don't think they've cleared the house. They may have already been inside the house due to the injuries, but they're probably looking for a search warrant so they can secure any evidence. As you know, the specific places to be searched has to be named, or it's a Fourth Amendment violation. You got a lot of things that are going on right now. Midwest, were you passing out memberships again? Can't see memberships on Prism, sorry. If you were, thank you very much. If you guys got memberships to my channel, you can thank Midwest Accountability. He's probably the main one that passes out memberships. So, you get a free ticket to paradise. Oh God, they think it's funny. See how it's such a serious scene. Well, there you go. 20 of you guys got lucky. What's up, 3 Deep? 3 Deep, man, where you been? Share this over in your Facebook groups. There's no media here. This is the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and Burr Street, Elkhart, Indiana, which is just northwest of State Road 19 and County Road 16, which would be Napanee Street in Indiana, if you're not familiar with the numbers. If you know where the Big and Tall store is on 19 next to the water treatment plant, it's behind there. It's a dead-end road here on Burr Street off of Indiana. It's that second house in. Two were transported with GSWs to Elkhart General, and one other was transported by ambulance. I'm not sure if there's any other injuries or victims. All I know is that so far. If you scroll up, TJ had posted a little bit of information just from listening and being aware. A lot of onlookers driving by. I encourage you to just pull up, pull a camera out, and start filming, you guys. It's better than driving by with your device in your hand when you drive past law enforcement officers, for the simple fact that Indiana has that rule where you're not supposed to use a device while you're driving that's in your hands. It's supposed to be hands-free, so don't get yourself caught up if you're watching this. Stop, get out, and take some pictures. It is slick outside tonight, you guys. Be careful out there. It's below freezing, so any melt is frozen. Yeah, it's county. When you cross 19 there, it's county. Maybe along like the business sector of 19 might be city, but when you get over here, it's 5-digit addresses. So your 5-digit addresses are county. 4-digit and 3-digit are city. It's not always the case, though. When you get over to the south side, half of 9th Street is city, the other half is county. It's kind of confusing. But I do think that they go to 4 digits on that street, too. Well, there ain't too much more that's going to happen here, you guys, except a secured scene. We can come back by later, see what's going on, or listen on the scanner and see if there's anything going on there. It could be a bolo or something put out. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything of a suspect put in custody. I know that they took one female in for questioning, it looks like. Like I said, we'll get more information on it when they post the release to the press. I know neighbors are concerned. There's a lot of them.
What you got recording there, buddy?
YouTube.
Huh?
YouTube Live.
Do you know what happened?
So far, I believe 3 gunshot victims. I know 2 were transported to the hospital by someone, and then possibly another one.
What's your channel?
Famously Unfamous.
Famously Unfamous.
Yep. There you go. That's how it happens, y'all. Yeah, it's so cold out here, your shoes stick to the asphalt. But they're going to get a warrant, so that could take however long. And I did hear them say something about 63 to the tree or near the tree or something, but I'm not sure what that means. It could be a projectile lodged in the tree for evidence. So the techs aren't even here. I mean, it's going to get a lot more technical here in a little bit, but we ain't going to do nothing but freeze. So what I know is, over the scanner it said 2 were transported to the hospital by someone that was here, and another one, while it seemed like they had another one with wounds to the abdomen at the scene, and haven't heard anything else as far as how many others besides were transported to the hospital except them 3. 1 in the ambulance and 2 were taken by a civilian to the hospital. So sometimes that's the quickest way to save your life, is to just get to the hospital. It's a common thing in South Bend and other areas where when an incident happens like this, people transport themselves to the hospital.
So you're able to, you know what happened there?
2 were transported to the hospital with GSWs.
GSWs, what's the
Gunshot wound.
gunshot wound?
And then another one in the ambulance.
Another one out?
No, in the ambulance. I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure if anybody died. But it's a shooting. This is a shooting scene.
Wow, there were shots.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm hearing shots every morning around here. Wait, what?
What's your license plate like?
What? Oh, it's off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just so you know. Just so you know. So they don't.
Yeah, I got you. It's not working?
Yeah. It's probably just a little 9006 bulb or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Little tiny
I
bulb.
appreciate it.
Right.
Thank you
Just
so
I've
much.
seen it. I'm like, yeah, maybe tell him.
Yeah. Man, I've never heard of something like that down the street.
No, bro. It's pretty quiet over here.
Yeah. But you guys heard it in your house?
No, I heard it over the scanner. I do a YouTube channel, so.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
All right, brother. Well, you have a good night.
Yep.
Stay
You too,
safe,
man. You too, bro. Yep. Helping a brother out. I don't want him to mess with him for no reason, just to do it. If he don't know it's out, he just needs to get it fixed. All right, y'all, this is what we're gonna do. We'll listen to see what's going on, but you never know. So again, Pennsylvania Avenue and Burr Street, Elkhart, Indiana, which is northwest of State Road 19 and County Road 16, Indiana Avenue and Napanee Street, if you're more familiar with the names of the streets. Behind the water treatment plant. So,
Front of room 344. 404, 71. He's right over there. Yeah, I'm on my way.
I noticed somebody at this house, see the tire tracks. They drove through the yard into the garage and they taped that vehicle off that pulled up to the house. So that's the back of the house. Hey Rocky, do you support the First Amendment?